Promised answers in the death of her little boy, now says she has more questions than ever. Good evening, I'm Brandy Peterson.
I'm Rob McCartney. Today, administrators from Nathan Hale Middle School met with the family of Demariante Brown Elliott. Last Thursday, the 12-year-old was unresponsive when he was pulled from the school's pool.
Even after today's meeting, his family says they don't know much more than that. KETV News Watch 7's Christina Engdahl is live with the big story at 6.
And Brandy, it's not because they didn't have questions like what a child who failed swimming tests in the past was doing in the deep end of the pool. But today the family says that if the school has the answers to these questions right now, they're just not giving them up.
6 days ago my son died in school and nobody knows why.
A mother's plea for closure, wondering what happened in the last moments of her 12-year-old boy's life.
The superintendent told me I would get answers today. He led me to believe that Mr. Williams had those answers so I can lay my son to rest, and he knows nothing.
Instead, when Adrienne Elliott went to Nathan Hale Middle School, she says the administration read her a statement and delivered this box, Demariante Brown Elliott's locker, cleaned out.
Nothing was answered here. But my son suffered, ma'am. He suffered.
But Elliott says she's suffering because she says the story of what happened that day keeps changing. Now she's being told her son was standing in a line when he jumped into the pool.
And they're defaming his character like he's some rebel jumping off diving boards.
He wouldn't even jump off the
bed.
And saying it's not known who, if anybody, tried CPR.
Was somebody performing on my son or no?
And no, he couldn't answer.
If the nurse was standing up and the teacher was standing up, then who was giving him CPR?
She also says her son's teachers knew he didn't swim well. He failed past swimming tests.
If it was your child and he was walking toward a deep end and you knew he couldn't swim, would you move your feet?
All questions a week later still unanswered, with a grieving mother no closer to closure.
It's not fair. It's not right. It doesn't put him to peace.
His family also says they're skeptic whether Brown Elliott was under the water for only 30 or 60 seconds as originally reported, because they say today that they ended up pumping water from his lungs and stomach for 14 hours. Brandy.
Well, Christina, is Omaha Public Schools telling us anything today?
Brandy, I did get a statement from the school today confirming that the principal is not able to answer every single question here today, but the statement does say that, quote, he does pledge to gather additional information which will be shared with Demariante's mother as soon as it's available. But I asked again today, as I did last week, whether PE teachers here have to be either CPR certified or certified lifeguards, but I still have not got an answer to those questions. Back to you.
Christina Engdahl reporting live tonight. Thank you. Well, tonight we are also hearing from the Omaha Public School Board's president. Justin Wayne says the way the district is handling this tragedy bothers him. Wayne says parents should feel safe with their kids at school and that administrators and teachers should know how to talk to families. He says in the past week the district has failed at keeping parents in the loop.
That is critical, and we have to make sure that we treat families with respect. We have to make sure we have open lines of communication, and that can't happen again in the situation that happened recently.
Wayne could not say if the board will look at any immediate policy changes.